Hey there, busy brains. It's Brian King here. Before we get started, I want to repeat the rules. If you're watching live, I would like you to comment #live. If you're watching the replay, #replay. And by all means, let me know where you live in this world so that I know where everybody's coming from. One of my favorite quotes from Albert Einstein is, "Nothing happens until something moves." So what he basically said is the universe is driven by action. Something needs to happen. Some action needs to take place for anything to move. That basically means inertia, excuses, rationalization, anything that keeps you stuck is against the rules of the universe, which is one of the reasons why those results suck, okay? You need to take some kind of action for anything in your life to happen. Yesterday was my first day back to the YMCA after a couple of years. Because with my MS, my body's slowing down, it's getting harder to walk. I want to improve my ability to move, to take action. So we got a family membership so that me and the kids could get moving again. And today, everything is very sore because I moved things I have not moved in many years. And this is a good thing because it is going to be part of my exercise regimen. Exercise is probably one of the simplest ways for you to take daily, consistent action. Remember what Einstein said, nothing happens until something moves. Our bodies are meant to move, not to sit still, not to be stagnant. Hear this, public school administrators? Bodies are not meant to stay still. They are meant to be in action. And one of what I call the master resources, what I teach my clients every single day, a master resource is something that you must have in place to work at your best. One of the master resources is exercise. You have to have some daily consistent regimen where you move, where you wake your body up and therefore wake your mind up. This is not really something I consider optional. If you want the results that I can teach you to have, you got to put exercise in there somehow. When I went to the YMCA, there were people in the pool, just moving around like me, people on the track. Some were jogging, some were walking, but they were moving. Some were on the stair climber, some were buff and lifting the heaviest weights, some were a little bigger on the heavy side. They were on an exercise bike, but they were moving. That's the key. Movement must be a part of your day. And this is not just me ragging on you or fat shaming, as some people say. I am telling you that the rules of the universe demand that for anything to happen in your life, things must move. Okay? Things must move in your brain. They must be flexible. Your brain must be open for things to move in and things to move out. Hear that, politicians? I just threw that one in there. But the reality is that every day, somehow, part of your regimen must be movement. If you can't afford an exercise gym, if you got stairs in your house, if you got stairs at your workplace, find an opportunity to walk up and down those stairs for 5-10 minutes, however much you can, so that you can move. I think my message here is pretty clear. Add some kind of exercise, add some kind of movement to your everyday life. This is not just going to help you in terms of your physical fitness. This is going to help you in terms of your ability to see life as something where action takes place daily. There are people that I see that go to the gym every single day and they're criticized. Well, why are you spending so much time in the gym? How come you're not out changing the world? What makes you think spending time in the gym is not preparing them to change the world? It's part of their discipline to remain in action, to follow through with a promise they made themselves, to reinforce a habit of self-discipline and self-care. It's part of what builds their character, ideally, so they can go out into the world and model that for everybody else. They take daily action so that that movement becomes part of how they live their life. They build momentum. So, once again, remember what Einstein said. Nothing happens until something moves. So how are you going to move today? What direction are you going to move in? What consistent discipline are you going to begin taking so that action becomes a part of your everyday life? Please comment below if this has been helpful to you. Hey there, Trish. Please share this with somebody if you know they can benefit from it. And I'm sure you know a bunch of professional or amateur prolific video game players or binge watchers that really could benefit from some additional movement in their life. Please share this with them. They'll hopefully thank you for it. And don't forget, come around, ask questions, utilize me. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help. We're all in this together. And don't forget, I have a mindset group here on Facebook that I would like to have you in that community because we talk about stuff like this all day long. The group is called Mindset Before Skill Set. I'll see you there. Till next time, this has been Brian. Thanks for being here.